Good evening, fans, and welcome to the Garnet Sports Network volleyball action tonight between the Muhlenberg College Mules and your host, the Swarthmore College Garnet, here at Tarble Pavilion. Casting simultaneously the men's soccer game going on tonight. Also against Muhlenberg. Women's soccer played Muhlenberg earlier. Walked away with a 3-0 win, but thanks to a Gettysburg overtime win over Johns Hopkins, we're officially eliminated from contention eliminated from contention for a spot in the Centennial Conference tournament. Volleyball and men's soccer are still in the thick of things. Volleyball especially. 5-3. Right now they're tied for that fourth spot in the conference tournament. They're 5 overall. So right now they are holding on to a spot, hoping to get this win over Muhlenberg tonight. They're tied with Haverford. So if both teams get the same result tonight, there will be a chance to break that tie on Saturday. It's Haverford Day as all Garnet teams on the road in Haverford, Pennsylvania. That game will come at 12:30 p.m. and that'll decide, assuming they are tied, potentially who hosts that 4-5 play-in game. And also a chance for the Garnet to catch up to McDaniel. They're 6-3 right now, so the Garnet at the very least looking to keep pace with them. They did beat McDaniel 3-1 earlier this season, which means that they have the tiebreaker. So if they get the win tonight, they'll move into a tie with McDaniel, and even if both win on that final day of the season, the Garnet will still have the tiebreaker and potentially will find their way into third. So big playoff implications right now. The Garnet, without, it appears, the services of libero Sarah Carrasco tonight. Freshman libero. She has been great for the Garnet, taking over from Sarah Gerard, second on the team with 361 digs, second only to Sierra Tyson, who gets one right there. Tyson, and a miss hit from the back row, goes into the net. Muhlenberg's first point of the game. The Garnet lead 5-1. Natalia Drobniak will start in her place. She's had limited minutes coming in at libero. Chloe Mayhew as well, beginning this game at the very least on the bench. She had been out for 5 matches now with an injury. And perhaps the Garnet trying to avoid using her if possible. Denbraven finds the back corner. And Carrasco was actually wearing warm-up clothing, at least at the beginning, has changed now into street clothes. So definitely without her for this one. But Mayhew remains in reserve, and see if the Garnet need her tonight. Andrews gets a touch on it, but deflects out of bounds. Mules win back serve, but trail 2-6 in the early going of this first set. Muhlenberg comes into this game 3-5. Lost to McDaniel on Friday night 1-3, but before that they had beat Penn State Berks in the always stick a little non-conference break right near the end of the season with 3 games remaining. Muhlenberg was able to get a win in that one. Denbraven pushes it over from the back row. Now hit that will find the back of the court. Darn, creeped up just a little far. Service with the Muhlenberg libero, Maya Ilovsky. Bartlett hits over, goes off the block and down. She really has stepped up this season. Had some struggles with her accuracy and power earlier in the season, but really, since the quad match a few weeks ago where the Garnet took on, actually the tri-match I should say, where they took on F&M and Stockton, she's really improved her game. Bartlett's hit is going to go wide. Damp spot on the floor, which they will mop up. Service back to Muhlenberg. It'll be Anestvet to serve. As Morgan Bennett gets down and dirty there, wiping up the floor. Nathan passes to Bartlett in stride, dug out at the back by Shear. That's going to hit out wide. Point for the Garnet. They get service back. It'll be Nathan in the rotation. Little long, just off the back line. Garnet went up 5-0 early, but Muhlenberg working their way back in. They trail 5-8 with service. Laura Bowl now. Bowl lofts it ahead. Bartlett. Tyson takes it for herself. Dug out on the other side. Hit over. Too much. Out the back corner. Service back to the Garnet. And I think what really speaks best to the Garnets, or specifically Alexa Bartlett's this season, is staying in to serve, and perhaps will be playing as a 6th rotation night. Denbravin with the tip finds the court. But you'd see really early on in the season Bartlett exclusively playing in the front row. Obviously they did have Mayhew in reserve at the time. Her serve will go into the net. If they're trying to avoid using Mayhew tonight, then Bartlett will play more. But just the trust in her to play in the back row really speaks to how she has stepped up her game throughout the season. Denbravin receives the serve. Tyson, Morgan Bennett rises up for it, but directs it wide. Lead at 3 for the Garnet. As Amira Moody serves, just clears the net. Denbravin receives. Tyson, back to Denbravin. The push finds the court. Tereska dove for it. Might have kept it alive, but directed it underneath the net anyway. Morgan Bennett will serve. So they bring in Andrews in the front row. Denbravin able to get a hand on it. Set up by Olovsky. Hit over, well tugged by Morgan Bennett. Denbravin in stride. The tip kept alive by Register. Register the hit. Gets blocked. Tipped over. Tyson kept alive. Oh, down that'll call a carry. Eglinton, to serve. Tyson sets to Denbravin down the middle, dug out by Olovsky. Andrews rises up, finds the open space on the floor for the kill. Directed out of bounds off the serve. It's an ace for Sierra Tyson. Olovsky, a little taller than your average libero, listed at 5'8". So she's definitely got good range for Muhlenberg. Tyson keeps it alive. Denbravin hits over. Register the hit, gets blocked, and Muhlenberg can't save it from going out of bounds. Garnet get the point. Tyson, bullet of a serve. Olovsky dives to get a hand on it, but can't do anything with it. Does an impressive backflip in the process, and Muhlenberg is going to call a timeout. They trail 14-8 midway through this first set. We'll take the break along with them. Tyson to serve out of the timeout. Garnet ahead 15-8. And a reception error on the other side as Inestvet directs it into Alicia Long. Garnet now doubling the Muhlenberg score. That's going to go off the hands of Bartlett and out the back. So they stop the bleeding, at least for the time being, after that 5-point run of service for the Garnet. Bartlett receives the serve. Tyson up for Denbravin, goes for the tip. And Esvet recovers now. Andrews hits it. Oh, I think that was on the line. They will call it out the back. Looked to me from this angle like that just caught line, but apparently not. Shear will serve. Denbravin tries to dig it out, redirects it wide. As Muhlenberg tries to work their way back in. Tyson knocks it over. Alovsky, the pass. Gets blocked, hit over again. Tyson redirects it into the court. Denbravin going up to challenge for it. Oh, and the ball goes right into the nose of Belle Andrews off of the block. Clearly in some discomfort. She will stay in. Impressive toughness from the senior middle. Tyson up for Nathan, goes off the top of the net and makes its way over. Gets her first kill of the night. Denbravin will serve. Drops it in at the back, hit up for Long. Drobniak, hit over by Denbravin. Alovsky is there. Set to the far side, that will go out. Long hit from Laura Bull. Denbravin serve receive, now hit over, it goes off the net and down. Took a weird deflection before it got to Denbravin, couldn't correct to that ball. Garnet up 18-13, Alovsky to serve. Drobniak passes to Tyson. Bartlett in stride, she gets blocked by Forrest and Inestvet. Serve is long from Alovsky. I believe it looks like Andrews, some blood in her mouth. Clean that out. And the hit from Bull goes right into the net. Garnet get to 20. Drobniak will serve. Hit over. Tyson receives it. Drobniak pass to Bartlett. Layout to keep it alive from Shear. Drobniak, great save, and now Denbravin passes it over. And a block from Emma Morgan-Bennett. Point for the Garnet after a couple of fantastic defensive plays there. First it was Shear laying out to keep the ball alive, then Drobniak doing the same for the Garnet, earning her libero stripes. Set to the far side, another block. Back to back from Morgan-Bennett. Rejecting Laura Bull at the net. Garnet definitely have the height advantage. So look for Morgan-Bennett to have some more of those. Hit over, that's a beautiful strike from Inestvet. Right down the sideline. She'll rotate back to serve. Nathan receives. Tyson up for Morgan Bennett. Closed fist. Hit over. Bartlett. Couldn't keep it in the court. Bartlett tried to get out of the way, hit her foot. She thought it was wide. Actually looked like I might have stayed in regardless based on where her foot was, but either way, a point for the Mules. Emma Morgan Bennett gets the kill. Rises up, slaps that home. Garnet 2 points away from taking the first set. Alyssa Nathan to serve. Back set, tipped over. Drobniak couldn't get her hand underneath it. She certainly has shown off her range tonight. I believe this is the first match of the season with Drobniak starting at libero. Hit over, kept alive by Denbravin. Tyson right near the stands now. Denbravin sends it back over the net. Set over, Drobniak saves it. Set to register, kept alive by Nathan. Tyson, Bartlett, the hit. Ilovsky can't keep it off the ground. Fantastic defense once again for the Garnet. And they have set point with Bartlett to serve. Ilovsky passes up to register. Gets it over the net. Tyson, Denbravin, the swing finds the court. And the Garnet take the first set 25-18. A 1-0 lead over Muhlenberg as they look to lock up a spot in the conference tournament. We'll take a break and be back for second set action coming right up here on the Garnet Sports Network. Garnet men's soccer in action down on Clothier Field. Currently scoreless in the first half. That game against Washington College. Big playoff implications for that game as well. Garnet took the first set 25-18. And looking to get off to a good start in the second. Set over, Tyson gets a hand on it, and then Bravin pushes over, saved. Hang up in the net, Nathan able to keep it alive, and then Tyson gets a hand on it. Drobniak punches it over. Fantastic defense we're seeing from the Garnet tonight. Nathan goes up to challenge for it. Now bumped over, Den Bravin there. Tyson sets for herself, gets the kill. Huge volley to start off the second set, and Tyson finishes with the set for the kill. She'll serve, received by Alovsky. Bartlett there to receive. Tyson hit by Andrews. A little early there. Couldn't get much power on the ball. Hit goes long from Tara Register. Long hits it over. Tyson passes up for Den Bravin. Oh, what a hit from her. Vicious from Mara Den Bravin. Leads the Garnet with 6 kills now. Lob serve from Tyson. Hit over Nathan. The solo block. Garnet starting to open up a comfortable lead here. Up 4-0. That'll break the run as Tyson's serve goes long. Shear comes in for Register. Shear to serve. Den Bravin the tip. Hit over by Long. Bartlett keeps it alive. Goes back over. Bartlett saves it from her knees. Den Bravin. Nathan. Pass just barely clears the net, and she gets the kill, actually. Alyssa Nathan. A pass went into the net, but managed to make it over. Took enough of a deflection that Muhlenberg couldn't correct to it. And she will receive the kill as well. Missed hit there by Ray. Not touched by the block. Garnet open up a 5-point lead. Back set, that's a strong hit from Eglinton. Nothing that Drobniak could do to react there. Bartlett receives the serve. Tyson up for Andrews. Right at Shear. Andrews goes up for it again. Could have maybe wait a second there. The tip saved by Drobniak. Hit over by Bartlett. She gets blocked. And Bartlett manages to get it back over the net. Andrews reaches up and knocks it down. Garnet very nearly got caught there as basically everybody had converged practically to the front row on the left side, and Muhlenberg might have had an opportunity to do something with it. Hit over, saved by Den Bravin. Nathan the hit, and it's down. Tereska and Ray unable to recover. Garnet clearly aware of how important this game is and responding in kind. Tyson up for Morgan Bennett. Hit back over. She goes up for it. It's tipped out the back. And that might have been long if it hadn't been touched. Muhlenberg calls timeout. They trail 9-2. We'll take the break. Seven-point lead for the Garnet fairly early in the second set, up 9-2. Second-year head coach for the Mules, Amanda Krampf, trying to motivate her troops down on the sideline out of that timeout. Drobniak the serve, and a miscommunication. Exactly how the Mules, I imagine, didn't want to come out of that timeout. 10-2 the lead. Drobniak the serve, received by Alovsky. Hit over, goes off the block. Tyson unable to get her hand underneath. So Muhlenberg stops the bleeding. That's long, though, so immediately service back to the Garnet. Nathan serves, just clears the net. Alovsky dives forward for it. Tyson up for Bartlett, trying to find the back corner. A slick spot on the court from where Alovsky dived, excuse me. Shear with, pardon me, that's Bull actually with service, and Tyson keeping it for herself once again. Her second kill of the night, and Mayhew will come into the game. Looks like that left ankle wrapped up. Mayhew serves and gets the ace. Not a bad way to come into the game. Set up for Register. Not much on that ball. Tyson up for Denbravin. Big swing into the block and down for the kill. Forrest with a kill of her own for the Mules. Spoils the double-digit lead for the Garnet. Moody rotates in to serve. Nathan there in the back. Morgan Bennett Hit over. Nathan gets a hand on it. Tyson going for the kick save. Now the Garnet will take care of a slick patch. Long's ball received by Nathan. Tyson up for Morgan Bennett. Had some momentum behind it, now sent over. Mayhew there. Denbravin the tip, kept alive. Set out of bounds. It's Drobniak watches it wide. Morgan Bennett will serve as Andrews comes back in. Too much on her ball. And she'll immediately be replaced by Drobniak. Tyson sets up for Andrews. Able to get her fingertips on it, but that's enough as she gets the kill. Tyson trying to restore the decade lead. Hit over. Drobniak trying to respond to it, but just can't expect her to have quicker reflexes than that. Shear to serve. 8-16, the Mules trail. Denbravin receives. Tyson passes for Nathan. Hit goes off the top of the block. Tyson up for Andrews. Olovsky is there. Hit over. Mayhew. Tyson back set. Denbravin. Kept alive. And that hit will go wide of Mayhew and find the court. Serve is short. Tyson, the set. Or the set over, I should say. Denbravin gets her hands on it. Tyson passes up. Denbravin hits it wide. I think she was a little unhappy there with how she stepped into that ball. Might have messed with her swing there. Mayhew receives. Denbravin has to hit over. And a miss hit. Megan Ray's ball not touched by the block. Lead at 7 for the Garnet. It's Denbravin serves. Received by Olovsky. Hit over. Nearly saved. Hit off of Drobniak's arms into Denbravin's, and then Nathan tried to kick it. Olovsky to serve. Denbravin. Mayhew hits. And they're going to call a tip on Muhlenberg. So Mayhew gets her first kill of the night. Drobniak will serve. Directing it across the court. Denbravin gets her hands on it. Tyson Up for Mayhew, the swing kept off the floor by Shear. Tip over, Drobniak passes to Mayhew, directs it wide. And Nestvet, the server, and immediately sends it back to the Garnet. Serve out of bounds.
Now serving for the Garnet, number 8, Alyssa.
It'll be Nathan now to serve. Tyson challenging up at the net for it. Mayhew, the swing, too much. Perhaps still trying to get her feel back on those swings. Bartlett will come in for Mayhew. Muhlenberg, couple substitutions of their own. Nathan receives. Tyson up for Morgan Bennett. Oh my. Textbook middle hitting from Morgan Bennett right there. Garnet to 20. Denbrov in. Oh, beautifully placed ball. Saw the open space. Cross court in the front row. And directed the ball perfectly. Olovsky receives, register the hit into the block. Morgan Bennett trying to direct it back over the net, instead down on her own side. Some more damp spots on the court. Tyson, back set to Morgan Bennett. Long. Muhlenberg cuts the deficit to 6 as Moody serves. Tyson for Denbroven, gets blocked. Bartlett got a hand on it to keep it alive, but just nobody could come back for it at that point. A real tough ball to deal with. And the serve into the net. Garnet bring in a Mufua as the server. Knocked over. Tyson up for Andrews, off the block and down. Garnet 2 points away now from taking the second set as well. Hit over by Register. That'll find its way in. Tyson up for Denbravin, the tip, and it will find its way out the side. Garnet with set point, and Sierra Tyson serving. Trying to drop it in, Olovsky coming forward. Hit over, perfectly hit ball from Tara Register. Senior from Severna Park. Another wet spot on the court. Adequately cleaned up now. Bartlett receives the serve, but it goes out of bounds. And Register's serve goes long. Garnet take the second set 25-19. They lead 2-0. We head to the third, chance for the Garnet to sweep. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching Volleyball on the Garnet Sports Network. It's the final countdown here as we head to the third set. Garnet leading 2-0, 25-18, and then 25-19, the scores of your first two sets. Down at Clothier Field, still scoreless at the half between Garnet men's soccer, that is, and Washington College. And the Garnet trying to get going here. Den Bravin, what a hit from her. 10th kill of the night. Tyson to serve. Goes into the net, kept alive. Nathan able to hit it over. And a bad set called on Muhlenberg. Den Bravin 4 digs away from a double-double, pushed over the net, but out of bounds, and the Garnet trying to open up a big lead once again to start off the third set. I've got Sierra Tyson, perhaps their best server, trying to help them do it. Den Bravin going cross-court. Olovsky keeps it alive, takes a tumble in the process. Bartlett got it off the ground, but just not in a direction that anybody could do anything with it. Service reverting to Muhlenberg will be Rebecca Shear. Her serve is wide. A 3-1 lead for the Garnet as Den Bravin prepares to serve. Hit over Drobniak. Able to get it back up in the air. Bartlett right at Olovsky. Hit over. Den Bravin there. Tyson. Nathan the tip finds the court. It's going to be Nathan's 4th kill of the night. Oh, what a block, Andrews and Nathan. Combining for it, going up to challenge at the net and really taking advantage of that height advantage. Olovsky the dig, and a mishit from an Estvet. Garnet with a 7-1 lead now. Back set goes off of Bartlett. Tyson up for Nathan. Dug out by Olovsky. Hit over Andrews. Blocks it again. Hit over by Long. Drobniak underneath. Nathan the tip. Kept alive by the Mules. Drobniak dives for it. Tyson up to Bartlett, trying to go parallel to the net. Bartlett, the swing gets blocked, but Drobniak there. Tyson sets it over. And that'll split Den Bravin as Tyson. She tried to dive to her left for it, but could not find that ball. Olovsky to serve. Garnet with an 8-2 lead right into the net.
Now serving for the Garnet, number 4, Drobniak.
will serve. Hit goes off the block. Denbravin can't get forward for it. Nobody reacting quite quickly enough there. Bartlett gets her hands on the serve. Morgan Bennett trying to tip it over. Bartlett blocks it down. And then unable to recover were the Mules. Nathan serves. Hit over. Nathan gets a hand on it. Drobniak, and then Tyson has to set over. Hit. Received by Denbravin. Tyson leads it up for Nathan. Ball was going out, but kept in at the back. Deflects off the block. Tyson sets it for herself. Pushed over. That'll land in. Garnet defense creeping up just too far. And Muhlenberg able to take advantage. Register back into the game, as is Laura Bull. Will be Bull the server. Denbravin receives. Tyson for Bartlett into the block and down for the kill. Lead back to 7 now for the Garnet. Tyson up for Denbravin, right on the sideline for the kill. Impressive hitting from her tonight. Register hits it. Bartlett able to get her hands on. Tyson sets up. Drobniak the pass. Denbravin the hit. Gets the kill. Now 12 kills, 3 errors on 29 attempts. Good for a .310 hitting percentage overall. Register the hit. Up for Denbravin, takes a swing. Olovsky there. Register again. Nathan able to keep it alive, and then Denbravin passes over. That goes into the block. A kill for Tara Register. Seven for her now. Tyson trying to hit it at the net. Register gets blocked. Hit from the back row. Tyson up for Denbravin. Too much. Moody will serve. Denbravin, and that'll be hit back over the net by Muhlenberg, but out of bounds. Drobniak will come out temporarily as a Mufua serves. Set for Register. Nathan gets a hand on it, and then Denbravin gets it back up. And a miss dig at the back. Bowles pass redirects all the way to the back wall. And chance for a move forward to push the lead to double digits. Just clears the net. Hit over, that will just glance off of Bartlett. Would have been a very tough ball to dig out. Tyson sets up. Denbravin just gets a hand on it. Now hit over. Tyson up. Drobniak. Now Denbravin. Oh, that just... I don't think Register was expecting Long to apply a touch to that ball. And then it found the court. 16-7, the Garnet lead. A timeout for the Mules. Trying to hang on here. Garnet lead 2-0. We'll take the break. Garnet closing in on a win here over Muhlenberg, 16-7. Their lead in the third set. They're up 2-0 overall. That'll make it 16-8 as Bartlett dives to try and save it off the ground. Rebecca Shear will serve. Denbravin receives. Tyson up for Andrews. Finds the open court. Big kill for her. Haverford did defeat Bryn Mawr earlier today. Push them to 6-3. The Garnet, assuming they hold on to win here today, they are up 17-9 with a 2-0 lead. They would both go to 6-3, and it would be that game on Saturday at 12:30 at Haverford, which would ultimately decide who's going to host that 4-5 game. It will likely be those two teams competing for it, though could be McDaniel. Again, the Garnet, if they were to get that win over Haverford, they would pass McDaniel for the third seed. So, still a lot to play for in that game. Nathan hits it over, but gets blocked. I should say tried to hit it over. Bartlett the hit. That's going to hit the antenna. Ruled out of bounds. 18-11 score in favor of the Garnet. Morgan Bennett gets the block. Dickinson and Gettysburg at 4-4 are technically still alive in this playoff race. Dickinson playing McDaniel right now, too strong on the hit there from Muhlenberg. Halovsky gets the dig. Tipped over Tyson. I thought she had the pancake, but apparently not. Either way, it would settle down. Dickinson and McDaniel tied up 1-1 right now, so Dickinson can keep their chances alive. They do have a win over the Garnet this season, so if the two were to finish at 6-4, Dickinson would move up. That'll fall. Denbravin, do you think got the pancake that time, but once again just settles on the floor. Still a 6-point lead for the Garnet. Gettysburg at 4-4 right now. Playing Hopkins at the moment. Got to imagine that will be a win for the undefeated Blue Jays. They're 25-0 this season, 8-0 in conference play. So that would eliminate Gettysburg officially. Nathan serves. Tipped over, that'll find the court. Muhlenberg, that is. Still hanging tough in this one. Garnet 4 points away from taking the match. Nathan receives the serve but deflects it into the ground. Point for the Mules. As they refuse to go down easy in the third set. Bull will serve. Received by Denbravin. And then Drobniak has to pass over. Hit off the block and down. And that's going to force Coach Schwastik to call a timeout for the Garnet. Still a 4-point lead, but Muhlenberg trying to make this a tough one in the third set. We'll take the break. Muhlenberg making this competitive in the third set, but the Garnet still up 21-17. Jacob Brady on the call here from Tarbell Pavilion. Bartlett passes over. The hit received by Denbravin. Tyson up for Morgan. Bennett takes a swing. finds the court, gets service back for the Garnet. And our assistant athletic director, Nena Akotaubi, summoned to wipe up a spot on the floor. Guess that's been added to her job description. Hit off the block and out of bounds. And an update from Clothier Field. Swarthmore ahead 1-0, 2 minutes into the second half, thanks to a goal from Woo Jin Shin. Junior midfielder gets his 5th goal of the season. With that win, the Garnet would go to 4-2-2, and then would battle it out with Haverford. Game also on Saturday for that last spot in the conference playoffs. They're going to say it was tipped by the Garnet out of bounds. Forrest to serve. Dropped in short. And Muhlenberg quickly within 3. And they're going to bring in Mayhew for her defense. Try to grind out these last 3 points. Muhlenberg making it very difficult here. Mayhew receives Tyson. Up for Den Braven, gets blocked. Mayhew is there. Tyson, Morgan Bennett gets the kill. Bell Andrews into the game. Morgan Bennett will stay in to serve. And the Garnet now 2 points away from the match win. Morgan Bennett serve into the net. Muhlenberg again hanging on to life. Tyson up for Andrews, gets blocked. Tyson challenging for it in the net. Sets up, Den Braven the hit. Ilofsky there. And now passed over. Nathan underneath. Tyson for Den Braven, the swing. Oh! Then they're going to call a carry on Muhlenberg. Was very nearly kept alive at the net. And now Tyson trying to close it out. Ilofsky passes over. Mayhew underneath. Tyson up for Nathan, and that will fall. Alyssa Nathan gets the final kill. The Garnet win 3-0. Go to 6-3, 6-3 overall in conference play this season, even without the services of Sarah Carrasco and a limited Chloe Mayhew tonight, still able to sweep the Mules. Impressive play from Drobniak tonight as the backup libero. She finishes with 15 digs on the night. Mara Den Braven does indeed record a double-double, finishing with precisely 10 digs, also 15 kills to her name to lead the team. Bartlett with 7 kills, good for second, and then Emma Morgan Bennett with 6 of them. Sierra Tyson finishes with 29 assists and 15 digs, along with 3 aces and a couple of kills, gives her 5 points on the night. And the Garnet go to 15-10 overall, and they are in prime position to lock up a spot in the Centennial Conference Tournament. From all of us here at the Garnet Sports Network, this is Jacob Brady saying have a good night.